So, I'm going to teach you 4 quick tools. Why 4 quick tools? I just want you to know what this stuff is. 4 quick tools. What could we do? First one's an IPO document. Second one's a process observation. Third is a flow diagram. And last is physical flow, also sometimes called the spaghetti diagram. So what's that look like? Well, if you look at this process, input, process, output, you can go through any one of these processes and you can apply those tools to this process. So, back to what I started with. So we've got a bunch of inputs that go in just about any process in government. These are processes. We deliver a process or activity, and for that we perform a service, we provide a product, or we complete a task. So at the top level, that's what it looks like. Process observation sheet. So let's say we were in there. Here's 4 or 5 very simple steps that you take in understanding the process observation. In other words, if I was going to staple, I like to say I staple myself to the process. So I'm stapled to the process. Wherever the process goes, I go. Wherever the process goes, I go. Wherever it goes, I go. That's the only way to find out where it goes. So you have to have people go to the work to actually see how the work is performed. You attach to the process, you record every step exactly how it occurs. Not what the manual says, not what the SOP says, not what the government 10573-265 procedure says, but what actually happens. You don't rely on the data, you collect the relevant data, and you observe the entire process, which goes back to what I said, the first concept. You now see what the value stream looks like. You now have followed it all the way through the process, so you know exactly where it goes.